Guns and drugs.
You think Charles Manson would be acceptable then?
That's beauty right there. Oh man. Well, as you can tell, I'm kind of in a car right now. Let's just say that I lost the keys to my apartment at the Big Chill. Ladies' night got the best of me, and I have no way of getting to my apartment, so luckily I found a car to sleep in tonight. It's not my car. But I gotta go fishing in the morning with Dan, and I have no idea how I'm gonna get into my apartment and get all my gear. But I'm going to sleep for now. I need my... Well, I'm driving north on US 1, and unfortunately, it's a little windy, and Dan and I decided we'll try to go fishing offshore tomorrow, but after my nightly escapades, I had to end up climbing through my window in my apartment to get back inside. Luckily, I left my second floor window open, and I found a gardener that had a big ladder, so I was able to get back into my room. And right now I'm craving seafood. I'm gonna go to K-mart and see if they have any blue crab traps, and maybe I'll do like a little crab trap product review and see if I can get some crabs and cook up some food. There's a rooster over there in front of the K-mart. Ew. Oh. What the fuck is that? It's really small. What? It's the most interesting looking one. Oh, now that's where I should have gone. There's Publix. I love Publix. Well, I ended up getting this crab alert net only because it looked like the most fun thing they sold there. It booby traps the crabs. I have extreme doubts about that actually working, but we'll see. Here it is, the crab alert. I guess when the crab goes in the box and it sets the door trap off, this little float thing here floats to the surface, which tells you that there's a crab in there. Made in the USA by Tackle Factory. Let's see what we got in here. So it pretty much comes with instructions, a box, the little alert float ring. There's no string or rope in here. Okay. Oh, well, alright. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay, there we go. It's coming together. Wants me to bend this piece of metal out. Like that. Alright. Well, I tied a piece of rope on here, so I guess the way it's supposed to work is I'm gonna zip tie maybe a piece of ballyhoo or something, a fresh mold if I can get it on there, and I guess crab is supposed to pull on it, which I guess is supposed to shut the door, and then the ring is supposed to float up to let me know I caught a fish, but it seems to always want to get caught on this thing, so something tells me this ring isn't actually going to float up, but we'll see. I mean, maybe it will. What's up, Heiko? Look at these fellers. The docks we go. I'm out here at the marina. Got my cast net over here. I'm gonna try to catch a couple fresh live mullet that I can cut up for bait for the crab trap. I heard fresh bait is better than old rotten bait, or like chicken or something weird like that. I'm just gonna go for fresh mullet here. This bird. Flopping around all goofy. I think he's trying to try his wings before he goes and flies off somewhere. There you have it. A nice fat. That's a pretty big mullet. I'll probably be able to turn him into like maybe 4 or 5 baits. So I'm gonna go get my trap, come back and see if we can get ourselves some crabs. Well, it's almost sunset time. I got some beers in the fridge over there, getting nice and cold. And I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer till it's nighttime, because at nighttime you can catch blue crabs and shrimp off the dock. I wanted to clarify one little thing. I get some comments from some people saying you're not allowed to catch blue crabs at night, and they kind of call me some hurtful words too. So I just wanted to clarify what it actually says. If you go to the myfwc.com website, you can see everything about recreational blue crabbing. You can see that there's no size limits in the Gulf or Atlantic state waters. And you can see what a recreational blue crab trap looks like. It's a very big trap with some big openings and a place for the bait. And it's usually got a rope with a buoy on it, and you can go out into the bay side or even the Atlantic side and drop them off your boat and wait a few hours, wait a day, wait 2 days, come back and check your traps and get your crabs. That you're not allowed to do at night. You're not allowed to pull these blue crab traps at night. But what you are allowed to do at night is use a dipper landing net, a fold-up trap with a volume of no more than 1 cubic foot. And the trap I'm using and the pull-up trap that I'm using has only 0.4 cubic feet. So it's much smaller than 1 cubic foot. You can use hook and line, and you can use push, scrape, and trot line. So those things you can do at night. So what I was doing in my last video was completely legal, and to all the people that were writing in the comments that were saying what I'm doing is not allowed, well, I wanted to also point out that you are allowed to catch female and keep female blue crabs unless they have eggs in them, but it's kind of frowned upon. So if I do catch any females, I'm gonna let them go. I'll try to, help out the blue crab population. Here's the trigger that activates the trap to close when it gets pulled on. And I was debating if I should zip tie a bait on here or use fishing line, but I used a piece of copper wire that I use for ballyhoo rigging. So I'll just wire on the piece of mullet here. Trap, 5-gallon bucket. I got pretty good amount of ice in there. I'm going to mix the ice with some salt water, make a slushy to put the crabs in. Got my headlamp here, should help me see at night. The mullet's in here, and I'm bringing a bait knife to cut it with. And then here's my, I guess you can call it a dip net. I have a nicer one, but no need to bring the, oh my god, I almost forgot my beer. Question is, how many beers do I bring? 4 or 5? Okay, I'll be responsible. I'm not gonna bring all 6. It's chilling down there. There's a crab walking around. It's going the wrong way. I got a big old one on here. It's a solid hole. It's a beauty. Those two crabs are mating down there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just leave those alone. Maybe he'll finish in a little bit and then I'll scoop him. He saw a piece of food, now he's eating it while he's... Yeah, he's got priorities. Oh, she's trying to take the food too.
Is it a claw?
Yeah, there was a crab claw. So now there's 3 crabs involved. What? That's questionable. It's all happening right next to my trap. They're still connected. That's pretty funny. The female is gonna get to go free. Okay, well, this one gets to take a dip. Well, that's a nice loot you got there. Okay. Oh, a little grunt or pinfish or something. Nice. We got buckets full. Oh yeah. Perfect. Got him. Another great shot. Hey. Walking back to the apartment. You can see I got a whole bucket full of crabs. I kind of lost count, but I think there's I think I might have over 10. It's like 12:30 and I don't really feel like cooking all that fish tonight because I'd rather go to sleep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the the blue crabs in here and leave them in the fridge overnight, and tomorrow is going to be epicness. I'm gonna make a real good lunch. Can't do this one-handed. Oh, that's where the 5th beer went. It was under all of the blue crabs. Sneaky, sneaky. And look at these mumbo jumbos. Looking beautiful. Look at the cool blue color. So you can tell they're males because this part right here is super pointy, very thin. And if you remember the female that I threw back, they have a very wide, more like a boob. I always just think of it like females have the boob and males have the penis. I'll add an extra water bottle just for extra coolness. I know it says fruit, but this is a different kind of household. This trap didn't catch me a single crab. Not a single crab. All the crabs were caught on the line, pulling it in and then netting them. So, I'm not giving up though. I don't think the problem was the trap so much. Yeah. I'm gonna give the trap another try in the morning. Cooking a little late night steak. Not too shabby for a late night snack. Got some spaghetti squash. The nice seared. And then oven baked round steak. Some steak sauce. Ooh. Got some corn, got some beef, got some potatoes, got the thing to do the steaming in. I got some music going, some Trap Nation, but oh man, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna do it. Oh. Pause music. Sorry, I gotta make a. Wait! Hey! Hey!
Or when you go offline.
No! I have no idea where my, where's the top to my walk? None there. No, seriously. This isn't funny anymore. I found the top and the top to the walk, and well, let's just admit it. None of you guys wants to listen to Trap Nation right now, so I'll just pause it. There we go. This is for you guys. In one of my last videos, someone told me to use beer instead of water to steam the crabs, so here we are. White trash in trouble. You know what? I wasn't going to spend a fortune on beer for steaming, so this is where we're at, boys. And it's a tall boy too, so don't get discriminatory here. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit of water to that too, just make sure we don't run out of steamage. There we go, look at that. Pureness. By the way, the water in Key Largo supposedly is great drinking water, but ever since the hurricanes, there's been like warnings and you shouldn't drink it, blah blah. Some weeks it's okay, some weeks it's not. You know what? Just spend the extra $3 and just get yourself some freaking water from the store. What does it matter? It doesn't hurt anyone. Let's put the top on the wok. There we go. There we go. Situated. And let's fill it up with a few things. Let's cut the corn on the cobs in half, and let's cut the potatoes in half, and sausage. Yeah, we'll cut the sausage in half too. Get out of here. We already used you, PBR. Well, there we go. I cut way too much corn on the cob in half. I cut way too many potatoes in half, and I cut way too many sausage in half. But you know what? That's kind of like the purpose of making a really good seafood thingamajiggy. Just throw it all in there. I don't even care. Just throw it. Got it pretty organized there. Now the key is to add the seafood, or else what's the point of all this? And some Old Bay seasoning. You just fucking lather it on there. I really don't care what your preference is. Just lather it on there. Just put it on there as much as you want. No one cares. Okay. The crabs. That's kind of the main ingredient of tonight. What's up, crabs? Got the crabs out of the fridge in the fruit basket thingamajig, whatever you want to call it. Got some hard cold ice there. Who cares about the ice? We only care about the blue crabs. I mean, there's some good ones in here. Oh, look at that! Boom, baby! Put him in there, and that's just one. There's so many in here. This, whoo-wee. Yeah, let's just put them all right in here and right in the pot. They're bad boys, going in the pot. I got a whole bunch more to go. I'm just trying to make them fit here. All right, I hate being a party pooper, but I don't think that this'll. I mean, look at that claw right there. Decent. Alright, well at this point I'm setting it on high, and I don't really have much of a choice. I mean, I can't really steam them because there's just so much backyard food going on here. And I can't push down on it. I really can't. It's just too much. I mean, it's alright. If you gotta steam, you gotta steam. That's fine. I can wait, no problem. I got ways to pass time. Can't do this one-handed. Jesus. Use your knee, Heiko. Come on. Why can't I do this one-handed? There we go. Good job, knee. 10 points for you. Negative 10 points for you. Pot of delightfulness. Future babiness. The crabs aren't really steaming, I don't think. I'm not sure what's going on there. The corn and the sausages, they're all at the bottom of the pot. So I think, you know what? Cheers. I think it's a good combination. Come on, Heiko. Get your head in the game. This isn't good. There should be no gap here. How to get rid of the gap? I don't know. Steam half the food? This is very inconvenient. This doesn't work. I need a bigger pot. I got it airtight. The wok. This is everything that didn't fit in there, so it looks like I'm gonna have to do pretty much 2 cooking rounds here. If you got a bigger wok, I'm all about it. I need something big here, like something real big. Like, trust me, this is a big wok. I mean, look at it. It's not big enough. Get my glove on. It smells pretty good. It all smells good. Real good. Oops. Second batch is in, and here's the first batch. Looks like a pretty good plate. I guess I'm gonna eat this right now.
Got a tip about a man fleeing the suspect's car. Jacob Love.
Whoa, Jacob. What'd you do, Jacob? Alright, I'm just watching some First 48 while I got a nice big old plate of yum yums here in front of me. Corn is perfect. Potatoes are perfect too. So the crabs. Time for the crabs, eh? Whoa, hey there. Alright, it's gonna be a little hard to do these crabs on a plate or however, but one good source of meat is the big old claw here. You just and just crack them, and see there's a lot of meat there. There's a little more meat in there, but and then you need to find something to crack this bad boy with. Got a plate here that I can put all my crab leftovers in, I guess. Got my crab here. It's not the biggest crab, but it's a decent sized crab, so we'll use this one. First I'll take the claws off, the big claws right here, because there's some meat on there. Put those down. Ooh, that's good. So then you got your crab here. If I need a fork. Damn it. Got a fork. Basically you shove it into the back of the crab right here. There's like a little crack. See that little crack? Just shove it in there. And basically the top of the crab should just pop right off. So watch this. Wow, it's still steaming. That looks good in there. Okay, so this is what we do with the inside of the crab. There's these gill plates here that you want to remove. We have no use for them. But don't try to eat them. So I removed the gill plates on both sides. This is the head of the crab. You can remove that. Just kind of pop it off. Not much there. There you go. So I like to break the crab in half. Just like that. Still steaming. So you know it's a good crab. So basically, each one of these legs has a nice piece of meat attached to it. And I'll try to break. Okay, so see, I just cracked the meat on this leg right off of it. So let's work with this guy right here. See, there's a lot of So a lot of meat comes right out of this. Right out of this leg. Crabs are the way to go. I see them everywhere, but I don't see anyone catching them. I mean, look at just one little, this is a little back claw. Look how much meat is on there. You see that? And just look. These claws got some juicy juices in them. I like to break the main claw off. Usually some meat pulls out with them, not this time. But there's some meat right there. Just pull that out. So there's a bunch of meat in here. Could use something to open this with, like your mouth. Watch that. Look at all that meat. That right there is pure meat. That was pretty good. I got one more corn on the cob left, and that's about it.